Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Soul Raider? What's up, Mozzarella? How you guys doing? Give me one sec, I'm just making sure everything is set up properly. Yeah, right now I don't see the, Right now I don't see the YouTube chat on screen. So one sec. To do it manually. That. There you go. Now it should work. Let's see here. There you go. All right, perfect. All right, what's up, guys? Okay. Now, now. Pop this up, pop this up. Get both of my chat on the side here. Takes a little more time to set up the dual stream. But it works. At least it works. Perfect. There you go. Now it should be fine. All right. Close this. Maybe up the volume a tiny bit for the AC track, and we should be good. All right. Also, Soul Raider, thank you so much for the resub for 25 months, bro. Thank you so much, man. Welcome back. Okay, let's set the character up now. YouTube streaming now? Apparently, yeah. You got it for a second time on this humble platform. Yo, Muzone, how you doing, man? Maybe I drank that too early. Yeah, I drank that too early. Okay, I think they should be here, though. Like to the left here. Or up top. I really am too heavy for that. Alright. Also, I forgot to level up, I just realized. We're 105 right now. "105 Gaming." Can't use the Great Bull 105. damage. Like here, that would be a perfect angle to use Golem, but I think we need to do this if we want to use Golem. You know what? Let's... There's 2 PvE mobs here on this other side. Wow, I was out of stamina for that. That hit early, what the hell? That's my fault. I forgot to level up. So we had our inventory all fucked up. As we couldn't swap to like usual stuff. Fortunate that our first invasion happened to be one where I forget to level up though. I mean, we also did like way less damage than we should. All right. And given the stuff that they were throwing at me, I'm kind of thinking that they might have been ganking, so if I can figure out where that spot is. Hard to see on the map. Let's see. Indicator is there. Oh, it should be in this direction. Let's see. We also drank our physic like way too early as well. Kind of unfortunate, like you know, first invasion type mistake. Just forgetting about basic stuff, like leveling up and not drinking physic when no one's around. Yeah, I don't think they had the tongue on. Most might die. That running attack was random. Oh. Just in time for the host dying. Only 14 decks. Wouldn't you want to go 18? Yes, I actually want to go 18, but that's why I'm wearing this helmet. Which is honestly more optimal than what I usually do, like, by a lot. Because what I'll usually do is I'll go for, like, a blend of, like, fashion. So, like, I'll go, I'll do this, basically, where I have, like, most of Solitude set. With 18 decks. And it gives, like, 32 pierce defense, which is, honestly, like, it's not bad. But, like, if you take that, and you go like this, for instance, it gives you 34 pierce defense, and on top of that, you have higher weight ratio, and it's lighter. Yo, Tile Spawn, thank you so much for the donation, man. Question for you, Elden Ring, NDS for that matter, seems to take a lot from classical fantasy or D&D, but there's one class really missing from the series. Do you think Druid archetype would ever happen in Souls-like? I mean, when you think about Druid, right? Like, they already have spirit summons here, right? So technically the Druid would be, like, you know, using the animal type spirit summons. There's not a lot, but I mean, there's already a big focus on summons, so I don't see why that wouldn't work. I don't know. I don't think, like, gameplay-wise it would be very interesting. I mean, summoning in general in this game is not very interesting. Actually, in any game, summoning is not very interesting, for that matter. But I say that, you know, we're playing Oblivion right now, and we are summoning in every fight. So, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Well, you know, you can also look at it this way, right? When Gankers summon their dogs, are they considered druids? Or... Okay. Oh, I got a teammate. This guy does a lot. I can't, like, underestimate the amount of damage he does. Probably high level, given the amount of damage that he pours out. insane, dude. Just insane lock on. Have to be careful. That Phantom does a lot. Okay, let's see his level. I'm actually curious. Yeah, 355. Insane over leveled. You could tell that the damage was way out of what it's supposed to be. And the guy could basically two-shot anyone. Is there a reason for doing YouTube streams now? I mean, money. You really need to explain that. I'm hoping that it gets more revenue to double stream. I mean, I talked to Steel about that, so he told me that it pays more to double stream, so I'm double streaming. It's a little bit more trouble, but I'm hoping it's worth it. What's up, Chirico? How you doing, bro? Didn't know it was double streaming. Aren't the Twitch and the YouTube chat is supposed to both be on stream at the same time? Chirico, can you or Odium, can you guys confirm that it's that YouTube and Twitch chat are both displaying? You can see YouTube. All right, but can you see Twitch as well? Okay, you can see both. All right, good. Thank you, guys. I ask you guys because I don't trust the others. See, I did the same mistake here. I wasn't paying attention, so I drank my physic way too early. Okay, at least they're there, so it's not that bad, but... It's weird how, like, the sight neutral R1 is deceptively hard to react. At least on console. Like, it's very fast. It's faster than it looks. Like, you catch a lot of people off guard, like, even good players, just, like, getting them with a neutral R1. Do you guys think that the Tarnished edition extra content will be paid, or do you guys think it will be free? I think it will be free, but I heard a lot of people thinking that it's going to be paid. Yo, Scooby, thank you so much for the donation. Really appreciate that. What do you think about your YouTube? I've seen the Unreal stuff, and I'm a bit jealous about the setup you got going right now for the gameplay. I'm working on assets currently, so I might hit you up at some point when I get there. What do you think of the Elden Ring movie? I saw that George R. R. Martin is actually the producer for the Elden Ring movie, so, you know, my hopes are a little bit higher because of that. Could you imagine if we get nudity in the fucking Elden Ring movie? That'd be kind of funny. Like, you know, like J.R. Martin trying to please Miyazaki, so they got like some feet fetish scenes for like a bunch of parts in the movies, like just to please Miyazaki. That's something that IGN is not expecting, but it's in the works. Was it real? Well, I mean, IGN announced it, so it's probably happening, yeah. I forgot the name of the director for the movie. Like, I'm not really into movies, so I don't know like who's who, but apparently from what I've been reading, it's not looking too grim for the Elden Ring movie. Like it's looking like they're handling it as best as they can. The director sucks. I mean, I heard the opposite, but I have no idea. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who's who in that. I don't like movies nowadays, like in general. So, like, I have zero expectations. Like, I'm not looking forward to it. Like, I genuinely don't care about an Elden Ring movie, if you ask me. Like, I'm not really attached to the franchise itself. I only care about From Software Souls-like gameplay, which, you know, you don't have that in a movie. Should be a series. Yeah, I agree, Swoosh. I agree with you there. I think a series would be more interesting. With, like, episodes and shit. And also with series, you can, you know... Maybe they might do it, you know? Like, maybe if the movie's popular, like, they might do a series out of it. Like, who knows? You would have preferred a book series? Yeah, you're the only one there. You're definitely not in the generation of book readers, I don't think. I don't mean you, but I mean, like, you know, we. Books are definitely not as popular as before, that's for sure. What's a book? Yeah, exactly. Okay, I was about to say, where are they? Oh, it's the overleveled mage here. Gotta be careful about his crazy... Oh, wow. Crazy lat, actually. That has insanely high lat. What the hell? Would much rather kill this guy. I feel like he... JeeNiNe's doing a good job, actually. Light roll moment. Jesus Christ. Good shit, teammate. I underestimated the teammate. But I think it's a good thing that we switch position because, you know, I could see the teammate dying to the Phantom because of the lat and the 2-shot potential. But my teammate, I think, has an easier time against the host. So that's why I wanted to switch position. To make sure he doesn't die by the Phantom before we can kill the host. So it works out better that way. What build am I on? I've been on the same build for probably 6 months. Ooh, I changed a few stats here. I usually rock 18 dex, but now I'm rocking 14 and using that helmet instead. I don't know if I'm gonna stay like that. Like, I might go back to 18 dex depending on how the new armors are. If the new armors look cool, and I can get some cool fashion out of it, I might go with the new fashion, but we'll have to see. Like Oblivion or Skyrim more so far? That's a good question, because I really like both. I think modded Skyrim is better, but like Vanilla's pretty close. Like, obviously, like just the fact, for instance, that the remake introduced like being able to cast and to attack while jumping, like just that freedom of movement with the gameplay, like to me is worth a lot. So, oh, we comboed that. Dude, I love how the PvE just finished both of them. That's funny. You try Nolvus, V5 and V6. Yeah, I know they're mod packs. Like, I actually want to. I want to try. Vale suggested me. What's the name? Lorerim. Vale suggested me Lorerim. Apparently, it's very difficult and challenging. So, that's one that I have an eye on. Although right now, like, you know, right now I would probably be interested in trying out the Painted Grill of Avalon, because that one looks interesting, because it looks like a Skyrim with a little more a little more balance, so to speak. Like, you can't just break the, well, I don't know, but that from what I understand, like, it's a little more skill focused than a Skyrim. So I'm interested into that. Obviously not on the level of a Souls game, but I'm very interested. Where is it? Here, against PvE, or yeah, against NPCs, you can't kill those. I love how he's able to attack out of that like nothing. Wait. Come on, Leda. Oh. For the NPCs, it's much easier to get rid of them with gravity. Is they're way too tanky. I would never enter normal PC lag. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I never went there. Like, I know myself enough to know that. Like, I wouldn't enjoy it. Spawn, thank you so much for the donation again. Another question: since you love the AC soundtrack, do you think there will be any hope that the next Ventilation will have a disc 3 in it? Man, I don't buy physical anymore, so I can't say I'm hoping for another disc, but I can tell you that I'm hoping that the next Armored Core game goes back to the roots a little more gameplay-wise. Because it's like I have this love-hate relationship with AC6. On one hand, it's probably the best mecha game I've played to date. PvP aside, PvP is some of the worst I've played, but PvE-wise, it's one of the best. And it could have been even better if they kept some of the shooting mechanics from the previous Armored Core games, whether it be the 3rd generation, 4th gen, or 5th gen. All 3 of them had better shooting mechanics than the 6th gen. With that being said, their story was by far the best in AC6. Like the characters, even though you never really see them, like the characters and the voice acting and the whole like focus on the AI overlord and shit. Like I actually love that. And the bosses were also, in my opinion, the best that we've ever had. Like the bosses in AC6 were a lot of fun, especially on the first run. Like it really made for a fun first playthrough. Like it was a lot of fun. But that being said, the hard lock in AC6 is the weakest point that the game has. And the only reason why, for instance, you have like bosses that feel good to play is because the bosses actually compensate for you having like perfect turning speed and hard lock. Because the bosses themselves do not necessarily share that. Like you see other mech-to-mech fights, for instance, if you're fighting like AI, other AI ACs, right? Like in the NPC arena, the fights are all garbage. Like the NPC arena fights are all kind of shit, and that's really due to like the lock-on being the same for both you and your opponent. So like you can't outmaneuver really all that much the AI. You can cheese them, but you like outmaneuvering isn't necessarily part of it. Whereas, for instance, you can outmaneuver a boss because the bosses usually do not have that infinite turning speed. So that's why the boss fights feel so good in AC6, and like the NPC arena fights don't. It's because they share the same lock-on capabilities that you have. And these lock-on capabilities are basically like they go against skill expression because they prevent any sort of outmaneuvering. So that's basically the biggest flaw that AC6 has, that I hope that they correct that in the next entry. And that's unfortunate because all the AC games prior to that always had that skill expression related to cutting angles and outmaneuvering in by like getting outside of your enemy's reticle. Also, what next? Thank you so much for the resub for 45, bro. Really appreciate that. But AC6 also had, I think, the best soundtrack out of all the AC games, and that's a compliment because the 4th gen, like both Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer, had some pretty damn good soundtracks. But AC6 soundtrack is fucking fire. Like we're listening to it right now. Like there's a lot of really good songs. I mean, the audio in general in AC6 is probably some of the best I've seen in a game, honestly. Like maybe the songs are not like as epic and like, let's say like timeless as like a Skyrim or a Shadow of the Colossus, but like the whole package, like all the audio and that, it's just so good. So yeah, there's some good and bad in AC6, and again, back to the lock-on and the turning speed, that basically made the PvP like pointless to play because there's just so little skill. It's really more about like rock paper scissors build. Like granted that you have like a minimum of execution, that's not really hard to do. So that's that for AC. Nice to see you on the tube. There's some bread money. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. But right now, honestly, like with Nightreign coming, with Duskblood coming, it does get me a little, not worried, but maybe a little disappointed that we won't see like the next big From Software game until like a little while longer. You know what I mean? Like, if Nightreign and Duskblood are coming up soon, like it probably means we don't have like another like main game for like another I mean, when is Duskblood? I mean, Duskblood is in a while. Like, I don't know. Like, does it mean that we won't have like a main entry for like 2 more years? That's unfortunate. I mean, that's basically what we're all waiting for, really. A main entry game. How long do you think Nightreign is going to overshadow Elden Ring? That's a good question because It really depends on the casuals. Like, for instance, if I look back at back when we had Dark Souls 3 and we had the Dark Souls 1 remaster that came out, I would say that the wave for the Dark Souls 1 remaster lasted about let's say it lasted a month, and like for the wave to be completely over, 2 months. Now, do I expect Nightreign to be like as unpopular and unsustainable as the Dark Souls 1 remaster? Because that was a bad remaster, to be honest. Sorry. So with that being said, I'm not really sure what to expect for Nightreign, because the casuals will love it, but I stand by the fact that the content is going to be very... There's going to be very little content for Nightreign, so that 2 month could also be true because of the lack of content. So 2 months as a general rule is an accurate number to insane lock on. Okay, let's focus here. So yeah, all in all, I'll say that I think the fact that Nightreign is not gonna have that much content is probably gonna, you know, let Elden Ring breathe a little, and then the bulk of the activity will for sure come back to Elden Ring, in my opinion. But I mean, you never know, really. Like, I don't know what's their plan for Nightreign. Like, another possible scenario is like maybe Nightreign gets surprisingly more popular and they have like a lot of support for it. Like, they release, sorry, like new characters, like new maps even, and then it just pops off. Like, that's possible too. And so like you see like a steady decline for Elden Ring. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it is a possibility. So keep that in mind. Yeah, Nightreign is basically only one map with like, I think there's something like 10 variations for that one map. That's what I've heard. But it's basically just Limgrave with like 10 variations. That's my understanding of it. Which is, honestly, it's a bit weird, because I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to like just pour the entire map of Elden Ring into Nightreign and make it like, you know, like Lernia, and even like if Lernia isn't as interesting, like it's probably would be easy to work with given how flat it is. Like, I heard something. Whoa, we don't want to fall off. You have any urge to play Dark Souls 3? No. I really don't. Like, you have to keep in mind, I played Dark Souls 3 for like over 6 years. And not only did I play it for 6 years, like, I became the best at it. Like, I've done like everything. Like, I've beat all the top players from every era, you know? I played, like, I did everything that there is to do for Dark Souls 3. Like, I basically have no reason to come back. And I mean, like, as far as this channel is concerned, you know, like, I'm still doing this whole channel thing and the streams and everything. Like, at the end of the day, like, if it doesn't generate revenue, Like, I'm not gonna stick to these games like forever like that, but because it generates revenue, like, I have an incentive to come back and play Elden Ring, for instance. But like, if the channel was not generating revenue off of Elden Ring, I wouldn't be playing it. Alright, sorry, I missed a few comments there. Let's see. Just Rain, thank you so much for the donation, man. Power Stance, Great Cat, they swing one after the other, but they don't seem to lose any damage or stagger like the other Power Stance. Why does no one use them competitively? Well, I mean, you just told me that, and I was not aware of that. But just on top of my head like that, I think the reason why no one uses Power Stance Great Cat is because they're slow. But let me just verify. I mean, the crouch attack is not that bad, but the Power Stance crouch is definitely slow. And the L1 doesn't have a lot of forward momentum. Like, if you compare that to like the two-handed, like two-handed seems better. Like I think the moveset is probably better two-handed, honestly. That's probably the biggest reason why. Yo, Brian, thank you so much for the donation, by the way. Love the YouTube content. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You know what? Let's give it... Dude, I'd never play with Double Cat, but, like, you got me curious here. Like, I want to see the actual damage. Might fuck me up, but let's just give it a shot. Yeah, the Power Stance moves are too slow, basically. That's what it feels like, yeah. Windows activated? Dude, Windows is so annoying. Like, it's crazy how annoying Windows is. With all the notification, like, even though you have all your notifications off, like, you're always gonna have notification for the freaking, what's it called? Like, antivirus. For nothing, by the way, like, you know, nothing important. But you still need to have it on for important things, you know? Okay. What is he doing? So, since he's latent, let's not waste our time trying to catch him. Oh. This thing that I did not get the, I'm gonna play a little sloppy here because I never play with those. 800 is not bad. Wanted to cancel that. Dude, okay, these guys are scrub. Like, I can't, like, just give them a break by using something I'm not used to. Let's just kill him with something more harsh. Especially doing that sort of fucking bullshit. Make sure the host is not too close. We can go here. Of course, the fucking L2 out of stun. That's unfortunate. Separated for a little bit. That's what they give up there. Give a demonstration of sword and board. No, sword and board is ass for invasions. You'd basically be spamming parries, and that would be the optimal play for a sword and board invasion. Either that or spamming flame strike or spamming sword dance. That would be the optimal sword and board play for invasions. Let's try the Great Cat again. Power stance. Hopefully the invasion they give us isn't like two guys like ganking in an open field with nothing. But yeah, like just playing with this power stance, like I can feel that you like just missing the block to cancel your attacks is definitely like a miss. Like because like you'd basically only be using the one-handed crouch for most of the things you're doing because the power stance one is just too slow, it seems. I don't know how much slower it is though. You get hype armor if you put the rack offhand. Yeah, I mean Rakshasa is the reason why I don't use Great Cat, because you're better off being on the Dex build and just using rock instead. What are my thoughts on Duskblood? An unfortunate missed opportunity. Mostly because it's on Switch, really. I have nothing against the concept of the game. I mean, we don't really know much about it, quite frankly, but it's really a shame that it's only coming out for Switch too. Like, a lot of us won't be getting the game just because of that. Oh. Mage be magin'. But I wanted Bone Bow here. Oh well. There's 3 of them now. Thank you, PvE. Oh my god. It just ate the full thing. It does a lot. Not my turn yet, guys. I know there's a blue in there, so I'm being careful. Can't swap to something faster here. I mean, it does good damage, that's for sure. Like right now, when he was low, I would have wanted this dagger swap, but, you know, my inventory is not made to play with that, so I don't have the swaps available. The spoon hammer tally? Wait, oh, the spoon hammer swap? What is that? The spoon hammer. Ugh. Yo, Teach, how you doing, bro? Teach, I'm gonna be playing Nightreign with Cleve actually at launch on PC. I think you should get a PC and Nightreign Teach to play with us. I see what you mean, Odium. I actually never actually bothered to look at it, but if you're saying that the medallion is 30%, then that's actually like still about 10% more than getting rid of that helmet to swap to this. Like, obviously, I'm better off doing both, right? But that's good to know for sure. Usually, though, when I heal, I go about, like I look at my HP and I'm thinking, like, okay, does that look like I can fully heal by swapping to this? And if not, okay, maybe I should swap to this and this. And if I need, like, the heal right away, I'll just heal right away, like, without any swaps, even if it's unoptimal. On any plan for the Tarnished Edition launch? Not really. I mean, I plan on using the new armors if they look good, which so far from what we've seen, it looks like they look good. That's about it. I mean, the Tarnished Edition thing, like, from what I understand, all that's coming out of it is really new armors, new weapons, that's it. Nothing else, really. So, I don't think there's really much to look forward to if you're talking about, like, gameplay or content, aside from, like, new fashion, basically. Did I mind put great game? I definitely like the jump with this more than the jump with... Oh, actually, it's the same with the two-handed. Never mind. I don't know anymore. What about Battlefront 2? You been on that recently? No, dude. We got scammed. I feel bad because I even told people that, you know, the OG Battlefront 2 was good, and so a lot of people bought it because I was getting it too. And we all got scammed. It ran fucking terribly, had sound bugs, couldn't get a refund. I was really pissed about that. Like, Battlefront 2, like, collection edition or whatever it's called, like, was an actual scam. Yeah, they basically downgraded Battlefront. And they even introduced, like, their port was so dog shit that they had mouse acceleration within the fucking console version. Like, you could feel the mouse acceleration setting being on, even though it's not supposed to have that. Like, it was like some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Oh my god, the host had that net. Like, genuinely, when you say criminal, I do think that it is criminal because it's technically, Battlefront 2, like, their re-release was technically a scam. Like, there's no other way to put it. Like, it wasn't actually a scam. Kill that guy before he reaches the others. I ate my input at first. Oh, come on. This is lagging. Oh my god, the no range on that crouch. I don't think I have the space to go under it. Yeah, I'm not really liking Power Stance Cat. It's just worse than Two-Handed Cat. Questionable range there. Don't know what he was doing. Taking a piss in the corner or something. Oh my god. Okay, maybe the L1 there. Create a frame trap is the way to go. Oh, maybe we're onto something. Okay. The L1, the standing L1 is better because it creates like... I mean, I don't know if it creates a frame trap or they don't just roll it properly, but we're going to try that a little more instead of crouching to roll catch. Maybe there is something to it. It almost frame traps, you reckon? Okay, yeah. Because it looks a little slow to frame trap, but it looks like it almost might. Yo, Rolly PG, thanks for the donation, man. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I was trying to do crouch with Power Stance Great Cat, but honestly, like, it's definitely not as good as two-handed crouch for a Great Cat, but the standing L1 seems like maybe there's something to that. We're gonna try that a little more. Okay, well, if I don't bounce off of walls. Yeah, he doesn't care, he's just gonna... Alright. I thought he would roll at some point. I wanted to test the roll catch, but he just kept attacking. You use claw grip on controller? Yes and no. Like, when I'm playing, I'm holding the controller normally, and when I swap, I claw grip with my right hand. And when I do like heavy menu, I claw grip with both hands, but I have like a modified claw grip that I use. I've been doing that since Dark Souls 3. But like when you see me playing, like right now, Like right now I'm holding the controller normally. Right now I'm holding my right hand claw grip. And I'm actually turning the right camera stick with my index. So like I'm barely touching the stick with my index, and then my index is also the one that's taking care of the menu, and my thumb is holding sprint the whole time. So that's the grip I use the most when I play. And that way, like, you're able to perform swaps while running. It's a modified grip that's fairly useless for most games, honestly. You're probably better off learning the real claw grip. Just Rain, thanks a lot for the donation, man. Kill with Raging Beast, Ash of War for 10 gifted. Dude, I don't even know what Ash of War this is. Raging Beast, let's see. Savage Claws. Oh, we don't have it equipped yet. It's the iframe claw ash, okay. In invasion, it's gonna be hard because that shit is not very useful for invasions, but I mean, you can kill people with practically anything, given the right situation. Like, for instance, if I was trying to get a kill with that, you know, I'd kill everyone except the host, and then I'll just try to finish the host with that attack. Ooh, I almost hit teammate there. Dude, the whole, like, bouncing off wall. Thank you, ball. Well, that does damage, that's for sure. I feel like I'm still not doing it properly. What the fuck? He's stuck there! That's kind of funny. I was about to say, I feel like I'm not doing it properly. Like, we hit this guy with this, and then we went into the crouch. I should just stagger the neutral L1. Yo, Scooby, thanks for the donation. Still said he'll be a better ganker than me. Hey, man. Anyone's allowed to say whatever they want. Maybe he's right, maybe he's not. I have no idea. I'm not interested in ganking. Oh yeah, we forgot to ride that ash. What was it called again? Raging Beast. There you go. Okay, let's see what it looks like. I mean, I'm used to playing with claws. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Jesus Christ. The forward momentum on that, what the hell? I mean, it's gonna be hard to land because you need to be so far to... Otherwise, you're gonna skip your target, it seems. God damn. Okay, maybe put Shard of Alexander there. Is it faster than sprinting? A good question. I'm wondering, like... Like, it has an R2 follow-up? What if I toggle, though? Let's see the R2 follow-up. Okay. That's some anime bullshit right there. Oh, I know what. Oh, no, never mind. I don't know anymore. I was about to say, maybe I should use it one-handed, but I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. Oh, one thing we should be doing with this, though, which I forgot, these claws are not bad when you bleed bundle them. Like, your damage is not that high, but... Okay, I mean, I tried. Damage, not bad. One thing that's annoying fighting with this is like you actually don't really have many options against hyper armor. This is a terrible invasion to try this, honestly. Insane. Yeah, we don't really have time to have choice to swap here. Like, this is just not a good invasion for that. They're way too aggressive. These claws are way better against people that are passive. He actually perfect block. Careful, that PvE does a lot. That's one thing with these claws, like, normally, like, what you would do in that situation is if you had bear claws instead, you'd be able to do the ash when they try to get close to you. Like, the bear claw ash would be, like, way better. Like, equip bear claws here. Like, when they're rushing you down like that, instead with bear claws, like, you just do, the big ash that does big damage, and then you're good to go. Like, the bear claw ash, like, complements the claw playstyle way more than whatever this is. The Feint R2 is the best move for claws. Well, fun fact, it doesn't always stun unless you're one-handing it. Like, that Feint R2 is actually really only reliable when you're one-handing it, which is a reason why I was hesitating to one-hand it. Like, if you do this, it's the same move as if you had it one-handed, but it does less poise damage. Insane lock-on, holy shit. What the fuck is going on? Come on. This spot is so bad. Okay, well, interesting parkour decision. I feel like I might throw myself off with this. I don't want to get bled here. Well, the poison killed him. We didn't manage to get the kill with that stupid Ash. Count it? No, it doesn't count. You need to kill with the Ash for it to count. But like, you could really just see, right, in this invasion, like, how much harder it's making it. Like, how much harder it is to kill, like two inexperienced players, as opposed to, like, when I swapped the CGS, like, how easily I could dispose of, like, one of them so quickly. Just because CGS does good old reliable heavy damage with, like, the reliable easy flame strike roll catch. And you have hype armor to cover your ass on top of that. Doing actual circles around them, it's pretty memey, that's for sure. One thing that I do like about these claws, though, is definitely the fact that you can bleed bundle. The fact that you can bleed bundle makes it doable. Whereas if you couldn't bleed bundle, your damage would be just worse in every way than Bear Claw, really. But the fact that you can bleed bundle them. Gonna turn fully. Ah, I don't want to fall. Yeah, there you go, you fall. I'm not doing that Ash here. Like, that's gonna kill me. Oh my god, it just missed point blank. What the fuck? Wow, really? That caught me? The amount of time I actually landed a hit with that ash is actually pathetic. That's funny, man. I feel like our fucking pot from earlier might kill this guy. Careful about the dragon. Get out of here. Don't hit there. Gave up. Someone else died? Someone else died. Yeah, they both jumped off. They gave up. Insane. Use those claws with your Godfrey cosplay? Well, let's just say that I'm not using them once we get that kill. I mean, the claws themselves are not as bad as the ash, I think. I think the ash is the ash, like, landing the ash is the challenging part, because it's just... I mean, quite frankly, I don't even know, like, when is the good use case for it. Thought it was something else. We got some perfumers. I feel like I'm hard to hit for the wrong reasons. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's too hard to kill them with those claws, so we're gonna switch weapon for these guys. What? Shit in that moment? Okay. I mean, that should have landed. That should land as well. I don't know what's up with that host. I don't know if he's like randomly losing packets or what. Well, this is certainly annoying. We're gonna have to play this one slower. We're out of every resource. Come on, PvE. I didn't want. Alright. Well, this was certainly harder than it should have been. All of that thanks to Moonveil. Okay, we try again. So far, no claw kill. Almost got us killed, but no claw kill. Or Ash of War, whatever. The host of the guy wants you to play claw, I know, right? At coin purse, I'll tell you at the end of the month which one I like better. Okay, that's... Oh my god. Okay. Honestly, versus that, like... Diogs, like we won the bear claw. We take that. You know what? Might as well do this. Okay, this is our chance to get this skill here. Yes, we got it! Oh my god, we fucking got it. There you go, finally. This was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Oh my god. My favorite part was when we ducked under his attack by accident. Ah, that was good. But bear claws are better, man. If you want to go claws, like invasions especially, like bear claws all the way. The ash is just better. Yo, JeeNiNe, thank you so much for that, man. Really appreciate. Thanks a lot. By the way, guys, JeeNiNe was the one who requested that we get that that ash kill. To be honest, I thought it was gonna be easier, but it's actually pretty hard to land that thing. Nope. Oh. Aw, unfortunate. But thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that. You know what could be good though by power stancing claws? Like you put the bleed. Wait. Guys, the bleed effects disappears on the off end for claws. Look at that. Like, you guys see that? But when you two-hand, it's still there. You see that? That's so weird. Usually the effect stays, by the way. Like, you know, if you've ever played with PSGS, like, you can bundle both and you see the effect on both. Yeah, that is odd. Like, the idea of doing that was that we get, like, more bleed than if we were just a power stance bear claw. I never tried it, actually, but... you know, while we're here. But I have a feeling we won't be using Bear Claw here. Oh, we got a teammate. Nice. They were ignoring the other guy for a second. Easy money. But I was out of that. Oh, big well, teammate. These guys knew what they were doing, so I'm not gonna like play with some wacky shit and get killed because of it. Now we need to know if the blood loss is still present. Yes, I think it is, but you're right. Like we need to know. I don't know how we would know, because we would need to like have someone to test it. But we can see like how fast it procs though. Yeah, it's probably just visual, like Peach said. Yeah. Is there a password to team up with me? Man, I wish people could team up in invasions, dude. I really wish. I wish that was a thing. That would be so much fun. What this guy's doing. The moveset is definitely different. Like, my crouch attack is the one-handed crouch, so that probably means that you get the good R2 if you do that. So that might actually be the optimal way to play Power Stance Claw, might be this right there, where you get the Bear Ash of War, you get the extra bleed, you get the good R2, You get the running R2 is this one though. Huh. It's the one-handed running R2. I think the one-handed running R2 also takes a lot less stam, so it's better than the... I mean, we're gonna keep playing with that a little bit. We're gonna see. We're claw maxing, yeah, exactly. Group password works if the host has stunned or stung on, you swear? Bro, if you're right on that, that would be insane that we would not have known that for like fucking 2 years. I'm gonna test it later on. Also, insane spawn, by the way. Look at that. Basically at the other end of the map. Our Knight Greatsword looks so cool. Yeah, it does look cool. I liked it better when it had the combo. But people didn't like it. I mean, it's still a Colossal Sword, you know? Colossal Swords are not that great. I mean, they're good, but they're not, like, good to the point where that combo made them, like, the most oppressive thing ever. Okay, we finally reached our destination. One thing for sure is that we risk here. Like, yeah, I was about to say, I feel like we have some company here. I thought I could, like, stop it with the bear. Okay, the reach there. Yeah, with the shield, I don't think we have many options there. I'm surprised that he has not gotten guard broken. Like Pada has a lot of Pada has a lot of guard damage here. Okay, let's just heal normally. trap between the two. Dude, why is he, like, why is his stamp so high? Like, what the fuck? We couldn't fucking endure because I swapped my helmet. I don't think he's supposed to have that much guard boost, though. Like we had hammer tally there. Although at the end, I forgot. I didn't have the stats, so that's why. I misplayed that. And we could have won that, like, that's my fault. Like, I wanted to swap helmet there to throw them off, but I didn't have the chance, and then I got cornered by bot, but it's just a misplay. Like, what I should have done is just play a straight game where I just take my time, like, have, like, sight, and just chip at him, and then be ready to swap to endure when I get, like, cornered by a dragon and shit. And, like, the thing is, I didn't play particularly bad either. Like, they played, like, terrible, but, I mean, it's the game, right? Like, ganking is brainless. But I definitely could have done better there. But that's what happened, though. Like, when you... Like, we tried to play with the claws a little bit. Like, we lost some resources at the start because of it. That's what happened when you try to have fun and shit. But I think, like, what really cost us is the misplay at the end. Like, removing my helmet to, like, the crown for Radahn was a big mistake. We should not have done that. That fucking setup. That's probably the most skillless setup that I know of. I don't actually know how to deal with that shit. Let's do raid. There we go. Give his tier and shit. That setup is like an insanely stupid gimmick where they can put infinite pressure on you because it doesn't cost anything and you throw shit at range over and over. And then when you get close, you get the insane hyper armor of the Rakshasa. Like, these claws do an unholy amount of damage. NFT in game would instantly die. Yeah, I mean, we've never heard of a game with NFT in it, so it's like, if it even exists, like, people don't give a shit about it. That's for sure. The only people who give a shit about it are these brain dead investors who fucking tells themselves that what they're doing is special or something. I don't know. Just not a good spot to fight, honestly. Come on. I'm leaving my teammate here. I mean, if we had the jump, our teammate would have been fine. There you go. Where they at? Oh, they went through. Oh. May kind of ran into that, unfortunately. No hit for me. Okay. Wait, was that teammate? Bro. What the fuck is that? Insane, dude. Wow. That's one cheater, if I've ever seen one. I think it's this one. Thank you, FromSoft. Useless fucking devs. I mean, it's also Sony's fault though, right? Because when you think about it, like, when you block a cheater like that, they can just make a new account. Like, they should block the console IP so that any account on that console would be blocked. That's kind of stupid by Sony, honestly. Like, when you block someone, you should block all their accounts, because all this guy is going to do is hop on another account and do it again. He's going to do that over and over. turn. It's gonna hurt. Thank you, teammate. I got greedy there. I wanted the kill. If we traded, we won. There you go. We got the good angle. Because if we did it straight on, like we would have like pushed us toward us on the elevator. But that was the good angle to do it. Yeah, Unseasoned Future. He made all of us crash. Yeah, it was a cheater that basically crashed all of our game. Yeah, you were not alone. have a feeling this guy's light rolling, so I'm straight away gonna go Pada. Notice the guy behind us. Ropes. Okay, let's try something else here. But I love how fucking... Okay. Just a bunch of light rolling little shits. We're in the open here, just getting spell spam. Okay, this guy's just doing random shit. Let's just kill him quickly. I don't know what he's doing. Shit player down. Let's kill this one. Oh, DC. Dude, these fucking scrubs, dude. Insane shit players. You played Lord of the Fallen recently? No, I let Steel play it. I let Steel suffer for me. There's no care that goes toward PvP for Lords of the Fallen. Like, it's pretty clear. It's not really not worth it. Goodwill isn't enough, you know. I think they're on the ledge back there. Thought they were. Okay, they are. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Go sight. I can find it. Oh, that lat. Jesus Christ. Like, Scythe is really good in invasions because you encounter so many shields. And Scythe has a very broad moveset. Like, you can do, like, running attack with the running R2, which usually will encapsulate, like, the entire team in one attack. Yo, Firekeeper. How are you doing, man? Will you be watching the Elden Ring movie? I don't even know, honestly. Like, I don't really care about movies, honestly. We don't make good movies anymore, so I have zero expectation, zero hope, no matter how you put it. I'll tell you what I'm watching right now. I'm watching Vinland Saga, which is once I learned that the studio that made Attack on Titan had made like another anime, I was like, you know what? I'm not big fan of like animes in general, but there's a few ones that are really good. Like Attack on Titan is one of them. The Cyberpunk one is one of them. There's a few really good ones. If I had one to advise you guys to watch, it would be Prison School. I'd watched it like a long time ago, and then I rewatched it recently. That shit's so funny. So good. Yeah, Berserker from the 90s is really good too. That CG trash though, I'm not about that. Like that CG garbage. Keep in mind you're speaking to someone who majored in 2D animation, right? So like that CG that CG slop isn't for me. But the 90s Berserker, oof, that's one of the greatest of all time, man. No doubt. Another really good anime, I think it's from the 90s as well, maybe the 2000s, I'm not sure. It's Legends of the Galactic Heroes. The name is pretty cheesy, but it's really good. It's sci-fi, political. It's basically very similar to Star Wars, but you know, the good old Star Wars. That one was really good too. I never could get into Akira. It's too ugly. I don't know. I really don't like the style of Akira. So I really like the recent one. What's it called? Some like modern like take on dungeon exploration. Forgot the name of the anime. Guys, I'm sure you've watched it. Give me some name, I'll remember. Protagonist starts as a teenager and like at the end of the anime becomes like more of a young adult. Black, no, not Delicious Dungeon. Fuck out of here, I'm not watching that shit. Yo, Yobo, thanks for the Twitch Prime resub for 17, man. Now there's like gates that open in cities, and then the protagonist goes in there and just beats everything up. There's monsters that spawn from that. Fuck, dude, I forgot the name. Solo Leveling, thank you, Canuck. There you go, Solo Leveling. That one was pretty good too. I had zero expectations going into that. I really only watched like I watched through an anime if like the first like 2 or 3 episodes are good enough. That one was pretty good. Yeah, Solo Leveling was the one. That one was pretty good. What else was good? I mean, there's a few good ones. I did the mistake of watching fucking years ago an anime called Clannad. I never thought I'd fucking cry watching an anime, but that shit is... It's something. It's really something. I think it's one of those you need to watch once, at least. Cowboy Bebop, I actually did not like it. Lagoon, I didn't like it either. I felt like it was I felt like it was immature, honestly. I don't know. I didn't like either of them. Which one was nice as well? I mean, there's some good one, guys. Evangelion, I've never watched that. I need to watch it. Like, everyone's telling me that the ending is bad, so I'm like, Dude, what else is good? Like, let me think. I mean, we've seen plenty of good animes. I think to think here. Well, let's focus on these for now. Okay, there's the people from earlier, but this time we don't have a cheater, hopefully. Dude, thank God for my armor. I resisted that crossbutt. Or not. Oh. Okay, there we go. We got a teammate there. Where's teammate at? Oh, there he is. I was about to say, like... Dude, I did not see that one. Sitting here getting peppered and shit. This is so annoying. Go in there. Or not. Good shit, teammate. Surprised that didn't land. You didn't die in vain, teammate. Are you into mangas? No. Wait, dude, we can mid roll with this. Holy shit, we do, dude. What the hell? Holy shit, that's so generous. I didn't think I could mid roll with the icon shield with that weapon. That's crazy. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, I can't golem, but man, that's something. Okay, well, at least I know that. What is the best PvP weapon? A hard question. There's a few top weapons. My TS is the first thing that comes to my mind, but like TS is not like there are counter to TS. Like it's not like in Dark Souls 3 where if you add PK or Murky, you could beat anything with no issue. There are counters to Trusting Sword. Like I'm inclined to say like fucking Back and Blade, honestly, because with Back and Blade having Blind Spot, that shit counters so many things, like hard counters. Like Dueling Shield, one of them for sure. Like Dueling Shield is definitely one of the most broken thing in the game. Maybe Dueling Shield is the best. Like a dedicated Dueling Shield build. It's hard to say, like I said, because there are like some counters to like each and every setup. It's not as cut and dry as it used to be. Okay, I don't think they went here. Yeah, the Room of Death is untouched. What beats TS in your opinion? A lot of fast setups that can attack out of its stun. I think I went the wrong way here. Actually. Oh, this one. Okay, there we go. Like I think Shield and R2 Dagger beats it. I mean, in a dueling scenario, that is, of course. Okay, I took the wrong turn. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Okay, well, there you go. We found them. All that matters. Oh, two pots, two pots. Fire in the hole. I didn't mean to do that. Well, certainly cannot take that riposte. The R2 mix-up, guys. You can only pull that off against a certain type of players. The Lance R2 mix-up, bro. No one expects it. Yeah, like Shamshir Sword Dance is very strong against TS. That's another good one. Good call there. Honestly, like a lot of setup that have like a 50-50 with TS. Like for instance, if you are using a Trusting Sword and you are someone that's using Halberd End Axe, the Halberd End Axe can either do the Hand Axe out of its stun or they can do the Flame Strike. And so every time you land the R1, you're putting yourself into a 50-50. Either you're gonna get hit by the axe afterward, or the Flame Strike. So like there's a few things like that once you know how to fight TS, it doesn't seem as oppressive because TS loses priority against pretty much most things. Another thing that low-key does very well against TS is Sight and Two-Handed Lance. Like a lot of Hyper Armor weapons actually do well against TS when played properly. Hyper Armor weapons that can mix up, like this here, like you can mix up and crouch attack and roll catch. If you take an Hyper Armor weapon that can't like roll catch like that, then it's in favor of TS. Like for instance, Greatsword isn't one of them. It can't mix up as good as a lance, so it doesn't have that advantage. But like Sight is another one. Like with Sight, you can mix up. You have that weird super armor that works against TS. So TS has a hard time against Sight, and And two-handed lance. Stone club is a good question, actually. I'm not familiar. Like, I haven't fought Stone Club with TS all that much, so I wouldn't be able to tell you for sure. Maybe not the play here. The blue now. Okay, let's not do the same mistake as last time. That was weird. Yo, that stunned me out of first. What the hell? We don't have a choice, guys. Or do we have a choice? Wait, I got knocked down out of it. Okay, we're still in it. One down. Two down. The classic. Wonder if you can Radon swap on decks. My Radon swap would be so much fucking better if I just make a proper inventory where I don't need the fucking crown here and the fucking talisman. Like, I need like so many fucking swaps just to be able to do it. Like, if I could do it like as fast as I can swap like a parry, I would get like so many fucking Radon kill, like so much more than we're already having. Play 150, bro. That's dirty. I don't do that. By the way, do we have anyone that would be down for some 2v2s? Like, if we have people for 2s, we could do a few. Okay, we got Teach, that's 1. That can knock, that's 2. We'll be there in 30 minutes. Might be playing Oblivion in 30 minutes. Ah, Bone Bow. Okay, these guys are real. I think we rolled it. Oh. Shit players, but I was not ready for that. I was not ready. We did not even get a chance to like position ourselves to be safe from all that bullshit. about that. Where is it? Where is it? Here. I don't think we're going to be able to get them again, unfortunately. I say that. Is that them again? Maybe it's actually them again. Okay, here we're gonna have to be careful to not get into a bad spot. It seems like it's them. Yep. No, they're just ganking here. Probably with Thunderstone off as well. Dragon incoming, guys. Careful about the host bone bolt. That's max level. Actually, frame trap between the two of them. Shit player. Fuck out of here, you fucking garbage ass. Easy money. God, these people suck, dude. Fuck out of here. Insane max level garbage. Like, they can't even fucking win a 1v3 with the rune arc and all the fucking bullshit. Like, how fucking terrible do you need to be garbage like that? Jesus fucking Christ. That's insane. Fucking trash bags. Alright, let's go do twos. The crab carry? I think I actually killed him. I don't even think it was the crab. Like, we did a knife to finish him off. Hi guys. United combat. 4 combatant. Any location. Anyone can join. We're at meta. You blame the dev for match level matchmaking? I mean, you need to be a special sort of stupid, like, to be ganking like that to start with, but I agree with you, like, ultimately it's the dev's fault. Like, yeah, password bypassing, like, went from being a glitch to a feature. I think he's using the roar from the looks of it. Like, he can probably one-shot... trade that. Hate my input there, I think. Good crouch. Purple. Well, this guy can one-shot us with an R2 if I can lock onto someone. That's what I knew was coming. Oh, come on. We hit that. I mean, to do that. Same one. Oh, what? Gotta run into that. Oop, here, roll that. Waiting for a teammate to join up on me. After these stews, what I'm gonna be doing is I'll do some Oblivion. I'll close the YouTube stream for that though. Like I'll only do the Oblivion on Twitch. I'm gonna continue our permadeath playthrough on Oblivion. Okay, like half of the thingies are not landing. There you go. Should be doing that. Does too much damage. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't land that. Good help. Come on. Like, that damage is not okay, like, seriously. Like, he needs to hit me, like, 3 times to fucking kill me. I pull out PSGS, too. Teammate's about to die too. Have to be careful to not get hit from behind. Fairly even trade-wise. Insane lock-on. Now we need to survive that. I don't know what the teammate's doing, fucking jerking off in the corner back there. Yeah, we need to hurry up and kill him. There we go. That's good. Come on. Insane lock on again. Oh, close fight. That was very close, actually. Elden Ring matchmaking moment. Maybe there's multiple lobbies, actually. Anything you should keep in track about... Anything you should keep track of about movement. Honestly, it's not like Dark Souls 3 where you could heavily punish movement. Like, this game is a little bit more all over the place. Like, as long as you're keeping your spacing tight, like movement-wise, like, yeah, some weapons are strafable, but the tracking in this game is just so much fucking stronger that movement matters a lot less. Why did you turn caption off? Well, it's supposed to be on. But we have a different person this time than when we requeued last time. And it should work. We should have enough people. Can't wait for Nightreign matchmaking to be just as bad as Elden Ring. I mean, we know it's the same matchmaking. It's not even different. It's the same exact thing. And we know that. And that matchmaking though, we're missing one still. Maybe we don't have enough people for twos after all. Feel sad that you've been a From Software fan for so long and you feel very uninterested for the next games. Yeah, I feel that. I'm not particularly interested in either of them either, honestly. Probably another lobby, yeah, but still, I mean, we're not playing. There you go. Wow, double bragger, that's the power move right there. So how are we both missing here? Okay, teammate is clueless and I'm gonna get spell spammed. And this guy's latent on top of that. Yeah, his net's pretty shit. It's unfortunate. Okay, buddy. The light roll, the shit net, and the spells, and the teammate being useless, that this is probably like the most terrible this could get. Thank God. So our teammate got formed twice by the time we managed to kill the latent guy. Honestly, this guy's net is so shit, like I'm not gonna give him like any chance. Mate's getting farmed still. Oh, come on, game. Teammates still managed to fucking die. Insane shit lock on, dude. What the fuck? This guy's net. Teammate got farmed again. Jesus Christ, while the guy was one shot. This is sad, dude. Like, we can't trade with him because net's too shit. I love it. A mage shit net, a useless teammate. You just can't do anything. And the shit teammate gave up. Insane. Oh yeah, the light roll for good measure. Alright, I'm gonna do a last two and then hop on Oblivion after, because these twos are kind of garbage, if I'm being honest. Getting a bad teammate is fine, but like fighting a fucking latent light roll mage, it's like, you know, fuck out of here. Oh, speaking of shitnet. Yeah, I think it's time we get off. Just shitnet players over and over now. I know this guy here has like some of the worst net. Come on, teammate, finish him. He's free. Oh, we didn't get the kill. feel like if I don't attack this guy, my teammate's gonna die by him. What? What is that backswing? Okay, shit player down. Hit net. Go on to the other one. Actually, let's keep on this one. Mate's dead again. That's my fault. I thought I had it healing. Dude, why are my teammates all getting fucking farmed? Like, he's fighting a fucking great axe. That early hit. I think my teammate got farmed too much. I think we lost. Stalemate. Alright, let's get off. Like, these are not fun. It's just shit net. Alright, let's move on to Oblivion. Well, I mean, it makes sense, Kelly. Like, I mean, you're not the right person to say that, because if you were in that fight, you could also be that guy that gets great combat and just purely out of having shit net. Like, what's going on is you have the two TS fighting each other, and the guy I'm fighting has shit net, so it's like it takes forever to kill him because of that. Like, you can't be consistently killing someone that has high latency. These fights are fucking pointless. Elden Ring's so trash, dude. Can't believe I'm fucking stuck streaming that garbage. Alright, let's fucking stop the